Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of StoneVania, where we just went ahead and tear down, well, I guess dirt, shovel down, whatever. We tore down this area of our base. And the reason why I tore this big chunk down is because right here we are going to build what every arcade needs. And I'll give you guys a moment to guess what we are building. Have you guessed it? Yeah, you guys guessed it. I believe you guys guessed it right. If you guys guess a air hockey table, you are correct. If you guys guess 2 air hockey tables, you guys are double correct. But it won't be any normal air hockey tables. We're in Minecraft. So the best way to make an air hockey table is by making it a ScootBall table. And for those of you who don't know what ScootBall is, it is a mini game that Rendog from Hermitcraft came up with, where you shoot a wind charge at an armadillo, and you can play basically soccer or football, whatever you call it, where you're from. ScootBall is usually a 2 to 6 player game, or 2v2 to 6v6. But our ScootBall tables will be a 1v1 to a 2v2 type of game. And honestly, this makes more sense now than ever because soon ScootBall is going to be retro, even though it was born, I think, 2 years ago. With the new Sulfur Cubes coming out soon, playing soccer, football, is now going to be even fun, where you don't have to use armadillos and wind charges. All you have to do is put a block in the Sulfur Cube and just hit it around. But that kind of works for our arcade because since ScootBall is soon to be retro, having it in arcade just makes sense. That way players can go ahead and play ScootBall when they come over and have fun in the arcade itself. All we gotta do now is build up these ScootBall tables, and the fun part is that just like our base, these 2 ScootBall tables are going to be based off 2 wonderful Vanians. And I want to base this not only on their skin, but also on their bases and their personality. So let's go ahead and go to these 2 Vanians' bases. So first person is Haunted. This right here, it's Haunted's base. And if I remember correctly, there is no theme for his base. I don't believe there's a theme anyways, but this is her base called the Timeless Isles in memory of her dad. I think more about that will be explained in her video, so go ahead and check out Haunted's channel. But let's see, so far, we are just looking at her base, getting an idea of what the ScootBall field will look like. And one of the things I do see a lot that shouldn't stick out but really does is the amount of amethyst. So I think amethyst will probably be a block in our palette. There's also a lot of dark oak, as we can see. Dark oak is important. And okay, the mines. Oh, these looked really good. Oh, I thought this was like a weird texture block. Okay. Another thing I'm noticing is this birch, let's see, birch, pale oak, moss, tree stump. I mean, that's what I assumed this is. It looks really good, whatever it is. But I do think that the, there's another amethyst. I do think the pale and the moss block sticks out a bit more than the birch. Maybe we'll add birch to the palette, but definitely those 2 are the things I'm looking more towards. Look at this copper mine over here. I mean, okay, there's even a copper lantern right there. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen copper be used to its full potential yet. I don't think I've seen copper be used for anything else but industrial stuff. Somehow Haunted's able to blend industrial looking blocks with some kind of like nice nature area. I don't know how to explain it, but it works and fits together really great where you can't really tell that copper is supposed to be an industrial block that most players have been using. Like it feels like a brand new block. Look at the amethyst copper blend. Okay. That looks really good. I really love this base. I do like that out of this whole forest of oak, some acacia, and mangrove, that there is this singular cherry blossom tree. I think I might use that as inspiration for the base. And it might not seem like it, but I think I got all the information I need from his base. At least like a pretty good color palette I want to use for like Haunted's scootball table. I also came up with a name for it because Haunted does a lot of like no commentary music lo-fi videos a lot that very relaxing. Give it a listen to if you haven't already. I think I'm gonna do something with that. Maybe some like music notes somewhere on the build. I'll call it like I want to call it like something like music, or just have some kind of like ambient lo-fi noise like wind, because Haunted has like a lot of ambient noises that like the wind sounds beautiful with the bass. I don't know. I have an idea. I just gotta make it. And now it is Markimus's turn, which, again, I honestly do not know what the theme of the base is. I do know that I'm lagging a little bit over as his side of the world. I'm not sure why. But going based off his videos, I don't have the texture pack myself, but I know somewhere he has a happy gas that is retextured to look like Appa from, what was it? Avatar of the Last Airbender. And these Nautiluses over here are supposed to be sharks. Now, I'll be honest, I have no idea for making this arcade how I'm going to combine Appa. I think Appa's over there. I'm assuming that hole is where he is. And sharks. Like, how do you put a flying beast with sharks? But he's also doing a lot with, like, tough blocks and also pale wood. Wait, is he using snow? Whoa, hold up. I did not notice that snow and pale oak actually kind of blend together pretty well. That, huh. I should probably start building with snow blocks more. This honestly looks really good. Let's see, he's also using bamboo, a wheat farm, I'm assuming a cow killing farm. And inside here, I know this, he has nitwits, which they're all councilmen. And a mayor. A mayor? I didn't know a nitwit could be a mayor. Markimus really likes nitwits in Minecraft. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm pretty sure he's explained it in the in a video where he got these. I also know he's explained it to me probably like a few dozen times, and I just have a terrible memory. But let's see, nitwits. I think they are the most important thing that I'm seeing here at the base. Honestly, it's not the fact that the base doesn't make sense. I think... Oh, okay, I'm glad I didn't destroy Potato Lake. I think it's because there's so much, like, variety going on here. Like, there's so much... Like, you have the Arctic area here with a nice little house there. But you also have some kind of, like, tropical, like, snow lodge thing right here going on. With nitwits inside being the mayor, while the villagers are the ones doing the work, or librarians. Enderman in a boat, and you also have sharks, and somewhere around here is an appa. There's a lot of variety in here, which makes sense because Markimus's channel is a variety channel. So I think instead of basing it on his base, I'm going to base it more on him because, again, with appa, sharks, and then the builds that I'm seeing, I think variety is the way to go. And I think that is all the information that we are going to need to build these scootball fields. And we are going to go into a time lapse, but instead of putting music around it, I'm going to give editor James 10 seconds for each table to go ahead and say something very nice and kind to both Haunted and Markimus. So let's go ahead and get to the time lapse. So when it comes to Haunted, Haunted is such an amazing person. She's always there when you need a hand. She has such a great heart. She has been like pushing me to do my best each and every day. I am so honored to have her as a friend, and to compliment her build style, like she just pace, like both in Minecraft, both in the real world with her projects. I'm really glad to have known Haunted, or to know Haunted for this long, and yeah. When it comes to Markimus, he is such an amazing guy. He's very whimsical. He's very like easygoing. He's honestly someone that I aspire to be one day when I get older. I've had amazing conversations with him for both Marvel content and real life, and yeah, he's definitely someone who like inspires me. And honestly, with his content, I really want to play more games. I'm close to running out of time, but yeah. Aw, those are beautiful things that Editor James said. Anyways, we are now done with our ScootBall tables. I almost said fields. These are not fields, these are tables. And as you can see, they both resemble Haunted and Markimus very well. Well, one takes like an exact liking, and everyone takes inspiration of their base. But they both work the same, as in, if we go behind here on this side of the lake, we just go up this water baiter, and we are now inside the ScootBall table, where we have our ScootBalls right here, ready to play, and also the uniforms and gear you need to play ScootBall. And if we go up one more level, we are now entering the ScootBall field, where obviously players are now able to play ScootBall to their heart's content. And honestly, I do miss playing ScootBall. This, come on, can I score a goal? Come on, almost. Go for 1 point, 1 point. And obviously, to get back down, all you have to do is fall down onto this water hatch and then down there onto the powder snow. And yeah, I know it's not any like big grand tour of the ScootBall tables, but I mean, what can you really show other than these now exist and it is playable? The only things I have to do is set up a beacon with both speed and regeneration, and probably get some healing potions in case these guys somehow die from all the hitting. That wasn't supposed to happen. See, this is why you always get extra scoot balls. Because you never know when one scoot ball might pop just like the other one did. I should probably get some healing potions up here ASAP though. But probably a different time, because right now, our good old dictator Mossy needs us over at the shopping district for some kind of special announcement. I'm not sure. I just was told that I have to be a bodyguard. So let's go ahead, grab our suit, and go over to the shopping district.
I have gathered us all here together today because I am opening this brand new government building right here, as you can see. I'm sure you all think it's beautiful, don't you guys?
I love it.
Thank you. One person in the back. We want an election. We will speak about the election. Don't you worry. This government building will have everything you will ever need. Right here on the right, you will find a courtroom where we can settle any sort of disputes you might have. As you know, all disputes will be agreed by Mossy. He will make the final decision. We'll also strongly disagree. Nope. You can dispute that if you'd like. We'll also have offices so you can come and meet with the government officials, i.e. me, and you can talk to me if you... Whoa. Okay. And if the...
Even with Arbor Grim, you know I'm gonna lose that.
Say that out loud.
We also will have a little job room off on the left-hand side over there, so if you ever want to do a little bit of extra work, get some extra money in your pockets, and work around the shopping district, there'll be plenty of jobs in there, okay? Lots of resources as well. I hear there's talk about an election.
We don't need one. Yeah, man.
The election I've had to postpone. Unfortunately, there seems to be a threat to the shopping district at the minute, folks. A really big threat, a national threat. The Denny's up there. Some team H&B tick. I'm in Burger Team. Yeah, for see. No. I mean, yes. Democracy. I stand for democracy. I stand. I stand for this. Just no.
Damn it with the tater.
Stand for democracy. I stand for democracy. It's just right.
Oh. Mossy!
That's so.
Oh, diamonds.
Shoot her on the hill.
Where did you go?
Strike again.
Wait, you're right here. Where are?
I want to go on the record.
Who is this?
I had nothing to do with this assassination, but the dictator is dead and we are all finally free. Everyone's here.
Yeah. Hooray. Did I lose my job?
Yes.
Oh.
So we're
Oh gosh, I gotta run. I gotta go. I really gotta go.